Yo, me again. What's up? It's Zach. And I am back with the next One Piece box set. It finally showed up, and I'm here to show it off. If you watched my last video, which thank you for the views on that one. That one's got almost 100 views, which is awesome. If you watched the last one, then you know kind of how I like to do these things. I am one of those people who I love seeing things like this because growing up the way that I did, not having a whole lot of money, I never once thought that I would be able to do something like this. I never once thought I'd be able to afford something like this. And so now that I have it, I can show it off for people who may be in a similar situation as I used to be, and still kind of am. I'm not. Anyway, that's not why you're here. You're here to see what's in this One Piece box set. So this is the second box set. This goes from Skypiea to Water 7, which is the CP9 arc, or the Nico Robin arc, if you're unfamiliar. So this is the front. The top up here, you see Chopper, Usopp, and Robin. Side piece, huh? And you'll have to forgive the reflection of the ring light. Here is the back. As you can see, it says, oh, right here, it says, "The winner takes all." I didn't even notice that before. Includes volumes 24 through 46, bonus mini-comic Strong World, and exclusive full-color two-sided poster. And here's the other side of it. That's it. I don't think it has anything on the bottom. No, it doesn't have anything on the bottom, except the price tag or whatever. All right, so then you open it up. Nice little Velcro things, and boom, here we go. Now I have seen pictures of people who have ordered these box sets before. I haven't seen anything from the first two, and I do have the third box set arriving very soon, so I can verify with my copy when I get it. But some people have had pictures where they've gotten duplicate volumes. So like, say for instance, they got 2 volumes of 31 and they didn't get 32. You know, the second copy of 31 replaced volume 32. So far for me, I have not experienced that. I haven't really had anything be out of place or out of order. All of my volumes have been in great condition. The only thing about this one is down here at the corner, there's a tiny little, there's tiny little bend marks. Other than that, both of these box sets so far have been in, awesome condition. So without getting to, wasting too much more time, let's just get right back into the volumes. So we have volume 24. I'm going to try to do this a little differently this time. I am growing more and more with each video that I post. Volume 25. And I did know, this is new. I don't know if they started doing this in the single prints after a while, or if these are just box set exclusives. But these are new, because one of my friends who has the original first printing of One Piece, like I used to have, these are not on there. And, you know, same thing with this on the back, the Skypiea Part 2. You know, those were not on there in the original prints of One Piece. They must have added them in at some point, or I don't know if they're exclusive for the box sets. That I'm still unsure of. But, volume 26. And see, this is another thing, is like, a lot of people who I've seen do stuff like this before, they just, you know, show the box set, whatever. I like to see the individual volumes, because, like I said, sometimes in my, you know, when I was growing up and everything, I never thought that I'd be able to see these, because I stopped collecting One Piece right up to the Skypiea arc. I would say maybe volume 20, I don't know, maybe even before 20, I don't remember, but I stopped collecting One Piece a long time ago, so I never once thought that I would be able to collect the series again, especially since I said before, since they just hit volume 101 or 102. So that's pretty intimidating, and like I've said before, I know that there are manga out there that are longer than this. but this is one of the only ones that I know of that goes this long. That's what she said. So, for me, this is a great experience. Oh, and this is another thing, is the little line down here at the bottom. They added in, like, colors, you know. I don't know why, you know, because Water 7. So each arc, I think, is, yeah, each arc kind of has its own color. Like, these ones are like a dark green for Skypiea. And then you get to Water 7, and it's got a blue outline line for the bottom. So that's really cool. I mean, I like the distinction between arcs. I think it's a really cool little touch. And see, even if you get into a side arc like this with Foxy, the Foxy Pirates and everything, it's still classified as the Water 7 arc. So yeah, honestly, One Piece, in my opinion, is it's such a good shonen. It's such a good manga. Like, you say what you will about it. Say, I've said this, I think, in my last video as well, but how long it is doesn't really matter if the content is good. And in my personal opinion, I mean, I think that One Piece, in my opinion, if you're caught up with the manga, then I would say the weakest arc would be Fishman Island, and I think a lot of people will agree with me on that. But even so, that wasn't a bad arc. You know, One Piece doesn't really have anything that's like, oh god, I'm dreading getting to this section. You know what I mean? So it's just consistently good, and I'm glad that I jumped back on board, because I was a big fan of One Piece back in the day. I cannot tell you how many hours I sunk into playing One Piece. What was it, Grand Adventure? The one with the little chibi version of basically the Alabasta arc, and then some of Skypiea. I mean, it had Anaru or Enel, whatever, in it, but they didn't go to Skypiea, I don't think. But I played so much of that game, I sunk so many hours into that. I was a big fan of One Piece, but then I stopped. I mean, there was a time when I just stopped collecting manga in general, including Naruto, which, you know, was and is still questionably my favorite, just for nostalgic purposes. But I think for content and like story-wise, I would say I think I like Demon Slayer as like my current. Demon Slayer and Black Clover, I think, are two of my favorite like modern shonen. So, and now we start, we end with 45, the Water 7 arc, and we get to volume 46, which this is kind of a neat take that they do with this. Like, this, they classify this as thriller bark, and they have, you know, the color thing, but it's, you know, half of the volume is the old arc, and then the other half is the start of the new arc. So technically it's still all Water 7 and Skypiea, but it goes into the next arc. Anyway, here is the Strong World little comic. I can't show you a whole lot of this because of copyright and things like that, but it's the same thing as the one that came in the first one, just with a different story. Small little, you know, booklet with a fun little story in it. And we get to the poster. We have this one for this side, just very colorful, and this one for this side. Get in there. So neat little collectible, if you choose to go the route of buying the box sets, which I would recommend you doing, because A, I think it's the cheapest way to do it, and B, you get the cool artwork that comes with it, and you get the two little goodies that come with it. The goodies I could deal without, you know. For me, it's more of like the price, and also I just really, really like the boxes. I do have them on my shelf for display, both of the box sets, because they just look so cool. So, and I'm planning to do that. I have to expand my bookshelves because I'm running out of room I'm getting a lot more manga than I expected I would be, because, well, I just can't help myself. So, but I do plan to do another one when I get the 3rd box set, which should be coming, like I said, very soon. And then the 4th box set when I eventually get around to getting that. So once again, just a quick little showcase of volumes 24 through 46 of the 2nd One Piece box set. That's really all I have for this. That's all there is. So thank you so much for watching. If you stick around to view the next one, that would be awesome. If you subscribe, that would be great too. Liking the video would also be great. Do it for little baby Nezuko. Nezuko wants you to like and subscribe. So, and also I have the cutest freaking Zenitsu plush that I have found ever. It's Zenitsu with his little sparrow as a hood. Tell me this thing isn't freaking adorable. I think it's Chuntaro or Chantaro. I don't remember. It's been a minute. But it's his little sparrow. He's wearing his little sparrow as a hat and a little bib. So like the video for these two. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye-bye!